Oh, Bo. Oh, man. It's been quite some time since we talked a little bit of Saints Row. Now, recently, a lot of media outlets have been showcasing the gameplay from the new Saints Row that's coming out this year. And as a longtime fan, now this is not my first time reaction. I've seen the clips in my off time. I mean, I would give my initial reaction, but I didn't really have much to really say. But I guess you could consider this a breakdown of sorts. I don't really know. Let's just get into it, bro. I need to just shut the hell up on this one, bro. So, we got this video here. Saints Row 19-minute gameplay montage by Megafreeman. This is no commentary. This is just straight up gameplay. Hold up, bro. We gotta talk about this intro right quick. Give me uno segundo, por favor, my G. Hold on there, pro boy. Let's back it up for a second. I see we got like the Saints Row 3 car jumping animations in it. That's nice. I like that. Got our nice ass RPG. I'm assuming that's an emote. Who's driving? Who driving the boat? Let me drive the boat. Stun jumps, nice. I don't know how I feel about the wingsuit. Because on one hand, it's like gliding was fun in Saints Row 4, but it felt kind of limited. I mean, Get Out of Hell's flying felt pretty fun, but I'm not so sure about the wingsuit. Every time I see gameplay of it, it just feels kind of not arcadey is what I'm saying. It feels kind of stiff, but in like a really fast way. I don't know how to explain it, but there should be wingsuit gameplay in this, so hopefully I can express how it looks visually. Yeah, but the wingsuit, I don't know how to feel, bro. It looks like it's gonna be cool, but I don't know, bro. Obviously, story cutscenes. I saw that QTE segment. This right here. Yeah, the QTE segment. This shit is clearly a cutscene. Maybe gameplay, considering how sped up the footage looks. Cutscene. Okay, so I saw the cutscene that Nina had, and I feel like the Panteros mess up like a car closest or a family member, because he mentions her mom, but we'll double back to that when we get to that part. I know it's in here, so.
Oh, boss. That's right. Be your own boss.
One of these days, I'm gonna get you to listen to music in the car.
Roger McGillicuddy speaks the music of my soul.
You are a different kind of cat, Eli.
Lame. Kinda. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna be like the spiritual successor to Pierce. That's what it's giving me. Hopefully, he's better than Pierce. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, but I like Pierce. Look, Pierce was underutilized like a motherfucker. Like in Saints Row 2, he was great. Saints Row 3, not so much. Saints Row 4, completely forgot about this man. I'm sorry, but it's facts. Like, for real, for real. Outside of the loyalty mission and the nightmare mission, you don't really care about this man. But hopefully, Eli over here, it doesn't look as bad as like his CGI trailer, or, you know, it's just like every other screen that he's in, he looks like ass.
What can I say? The world is full of uninteresting people, and I'm not gonna be one of them.
So I made them watch while I broke their dad's... Ah, shit.
Walk away, or the phrase dead-end job gets literal.
Okay, so I heard Flippy say that this shit is like a petty heist. And you know what? That is perfect for their like starter jobs, small jobs, after they like are like, I don't want to be in these gangs anymore, man. Let's start our own gang. And they just do petty deposit heists. And you know what? That's cool. That's a good way to bring us into this new cast, you know?
Nice left.
Been practicing.
I hate how young they sound. I hate how young they sound. They sound a little too young. That's just me though. I know there's some, I don't like the boss's voice could differ depending. I know there's like 8 different voice options, but to me, the cast members sound way too fucking young. Now we got gameplay. The thing that I don't like about the gameplay is that the car bashing is way too easy. Like, it takes like 2 hits and these cops are off the road, and I don't like that. It should take like at least 5, maybe 8, if we're being legit. Hopefully the notoriety system is kind of like a lot more hostile, like Grand Theft Auto 5's. I'm not expecting too much, because let's be honest, like Saints Row has always like thrown everything at you, but it never really feels like you're in danger, really just because of the upgrades. But I don't like how easy it is to take down cop cars. I feel like it should be a lot harder. And let me just say this note. Enemies in Saints Row, in my opinion, I feel like are supposed to be bullet spongy. And I think it works very well with the Panteros, considering that they're beefed up. So, you know, I feel like they would take more damage. I know that doesn't make sense, like, logistically, but is this a logistic ass game? Hell no. To be honest, I don't mind that the enemies that I would face are a little bit bullet spongy. I feel like the Panteros taking a lot longer to be put down is an interesting aspect. I hope it's not like across the board with the idols. Like, I feel like if the Panteros are big buff dudes, they should take more hits. The idols, obviously, they swarm you with numbers and shit and just distract you with flashing lights and fucking LEDs and fucking acid. I don't know. And Marshall is just more strategic, like they flank you and stuff and things. I hope that the AI in this game has a little bit of diversity and, well, not diversity, variety between their enemies. You know, I feel like Marshall should be more strategic and have like sniper rifles and stuff like that and flank you, like, you know how The Last of Us 2 has like people flank you and shit. That's cool. Like, they try to draw you out of cover in order for you to combat them, which means you have to be more strategic around them. Like, I hope the idols are just very loud and just up front and just swarm you, which I've heard is the case from various outlets. But I just hope that's true, because that makes gameplay a lot more interesting. But I don't mind my Saints Row characters being bullet spongy at all. Like, Panteros are hard to take down, might as well. I just don't like the characters' voices, bro. They sound too young. Hopefully Sergio, who I assume is the leader of the Panteros, fucking is ruthless. I want him to be a Marrow type. That's what made the gangs strong as fuck. Or like a mix between Marrow's ruthlessness and just a fun villain in like the sense of like how Killbane was. But outside of that, like hopefully Sergio is a good villain from the Panteros. Very beautiful city shots. I don't expect to go into the Aztec building, but it would be really cool to at least have a battle there or something, or an activity there. That, like, they show the Aztec building a lot. I remember seeing the Aztec building in a screenshot. Shit looked so sick, I'm not gonna lie. I hope we have a battle there or something, please. Or something, like a hidden collectible or something. Just, you show this building too much for it to not have importance, bro. I'm just saying, that's just me. Yeah, it's looking good. You know, you see some random cars on the street. Hopefully they have like crazy. Hopefully the car variety is due to like, oh, people getting customizations, this, that, and the other. I want like random, I want cars to be like very random sometimes. And you're like, oh shoot, that's a crazy ass whip that's just randomly out on the street, like with some crazy ass upgrades. I don't know. Just car uniqueness would just bring this game out a lot more. As you can see, the boss is right here, about to pull out one of the emotes, I think. And I love that the crowd reacts to those, like, yeah, that's cool. I love that. I love that that's still in this game. It's such a small thing, but I love it though. I love that. It's such a small thing. I'm assuming this is customization and like presets and shit. And these are your bosses. So these are like people that you can save and have like builds for, which I've been told, which is really cool. I'm assuming these are like the armored trucks in Grand Theft Auto, where you can just blow them up and then just get money from them. Yep, there you go. Hopefully these are just like small diversions instead of just full-on activities. Like they're in the open world and you can just do them whenever. That's cool. I like that. Hopefully. I do not like the purple glow. That purple glow looks ugly as shit. I'm sorry. That purple glow is terrible. Stop. I love the weapon wheel, but I hate how intrusive it is to the center of the screen. It makes sense, but I'm like, bro, why? And there you go, hopping into cars. It's cool. Ooh, day-night cycle. So glad that's in the game. I didn't even notice that the first time I watched this. Mission or a
Got the jewelry?
It's in the bag.
mission
I'll take your word
or
for
an
it.
activity?
Will be on us soon.
I'm gonna just assume it's a mission for right now. Hopefully this means that there's life to like activities now, like there were in Saints Row 1 and Saints Row 2, where there's always like a little cutscene that plays that basically opens up more of the world with side characters. I hope that's the case with this. I hope that's the case with that. If that's in the story, that's fine, but you know, I hope we get like little activity cutscenes. There goes the wingsuit. You'll see what I mean about the wingsuit. I mentioned this earlier, but it just feels like this feels fluid, but the bounce, that feels weird. I feel like you should have like a boing, you know, like effect. Like you land on a person's shoulders and then you just pop up. But you just smash into them. And I don't like that. Okay, so what I'm assuming is these are just your cars that you have in your garage that you could just straight up be like, hey, I can customize all these. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but that might be the case. That's just my assumption. Cars in this game look good though. They look crazy good. So I'm assuming you can customize the cars that you have in your garage whenever you go into a rim job, which is cool. You know, it just makes ease of access better. Like there's different decals. You can edit the interior. That's sick. I like that underglow, window tint, rims, tire size. That's sick. That's such an ode to one of the mods that somebody made. That's such a lovely ode. Like, hey, big wheels. There's like a big wheel mod in like the community, so they're like, fuck it. They probably put that in the. That's just my hunch. But I remember there was like a big wheel mod for like vehicles. Hopefully somebody took notice from that in the Saints Row modding community. We're like, fuck it, we'll just put in the game. So this kind of reminds me of like not the Murder Brawl mission, but like one of the ones leading up to it with the RC cars. It's just the look of Santo Ileso, which kind of bothers me a little bit, but hopefully it's not too bad. This shit look like it's gonna be fun though. 100%. That's just how I feel. This game looks fluid. It looks like it looks great, even though like this video is low key like low quality. But not sure how I feel about the reticle just being there all the time. But then again, this is like early access game. Well, not early access, but this is like early gameplay. Hopefully. The only thing I don't like about Los Panteros is that they're melee based only. See this cutscene? I hope to get more insight into what led up to this point. Because I feel like this is some shit that I would actually feel for. Especially for one of your characters. Like, just add music there, and there you go. Mayhem looks like it's probably going to be the best it's ever been. Cars are all over the place. Just fuck some shit up. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, but the gameplay is not bad. Looks like it'd be fun, and it's probably co-op, so it looks good. Alright, so this is one of Kevin's cutscenes, which I saw earlier and it looked pretty good though. This is probably like a pivotal moment where Kevin just gets captured. From the idols. I'm assuming that's their leader, or like at least one of the lieutenants. And I'm assuming this is the mission like literally right after, or like the next couple of missions.
Where the fuck is Kevin?
Ew, you see them eyelashes? Them shits look ugly.
Kevin ain't here, so fuck off. Fuck you, Saint.
Kill me? Where? Key?
I feel like it's gonna have Watch Dogs 2 energy, which is not a bad thing. To me, at least, because I actually like Watch Dogs 2, but
I got lots of progression to work out.
I can see it carry its type of humor. Kind of, sort of. Maybe toned down, but, you know. I feel like this reminds me of, like, Saints Row 2. Really just because of, like, you know what? Let's be absolutely sociopath, but in a fun way. Puckish rogue-esque, I guess, but, you know. I saw the Death Blossom, which is not bad. Nice return. Nice return weapon. Like that. I also like that the boss is literally military trained. That makes so much sense for their character, or their vessel, I guess. That's such a neat way to just say, look, our character's fucking an anarchist, so give him a crazy military-ish-esque background. And there you go. Also ties into the story pretty well, with all the characters coming in from former gangs, which is cool. I like that. I heard there was like a secret Saints Row member.
What happens when they kidnap a saint?
Lead the motherfucking way.
I don't like some of the dialogue
Party's
though.
over, motherfucker.
You're not getting off that easy.
Yeah, but it's not from what I've seen so far. It's not bad at all. From what I've seen so far, it's not bad at all. You know what? I think this is gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a fun game. That's really gonna be fun during the summer. And if there's a multiplayer component that comes out the year after, I'm gonna be playing that shit too. Why not? I feel like that would be fun. I'm not expecting it to kill Grand Theft Auto, but I'm expecting it to at least fill some of the dead space that Grand Theft Auto does leave behind. Because Saints Row is literally like the only other crime game out there. Well, crime game, I guess. Crime simulator out there right now. Outside of Grand Theft Auto being like the big megalodon that it is. But I think it's gonna be fun. I think Saints Row is gonna provide a sense of fun that a lot of the games have, but a lot of the games might not have. You know, who knows? I feel like this game is gonna surprise people. And hopefully it does. Hopefully I'm right about this game. Because I want it to surprise people. I feel like it's been getting, ever since like the CG trailer, it's been growing and getting way better reception. There's still some outliers here that is like, oh, this game sucks. Oh, this game is blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, if you don't like it, don't fucking buy it. Like, that's less fun for you, you boring piece of shit. Why don't you like fun games, you assholes? Like, it's not even that, like, I already know this game's gonna be fun. This game's gonna be fun. I feel like co-op's gonna be fucking hilarious. You know I'm gonna play that shit on the channel 100%. I don't know. I wanted to convince me to buy like a deluxe edition, or like a pre-order copy. Other than that, what I've seen so far, it's pretty dang good. So hopefully you guys like it too. So that's been me. Been looking pretty good.